Back in 1986, Cinemaware released Defender of the Crown for the Commodore Amiga. That's not the version I want to discuss in this video. The one I want to talk about is the one that got released a year later for the Commodore 64. In the early 1990s, while I was still in high school, I went over to a friend's house, my friend Mike's house, and we're hanging out in his bedroom, and I asked him about this closet he had. I said, well, what's in there? And he told me, just random miscellaneous stuff, but he also had a Commodore 64 still in the box. And I was like, what? That's freaking awesome. So I asked him to, take it out of the closet and so I could look at it, and I asked if he had any games and software, and he actually had quite a few. So we eventually hooked up the Commodore 64 and his disk drive to a old TV he had in the basement, which was really awesome. This basement is like a bar / rec room. It's just a really cool place. So we spent most of our time down there just hanging out and playing a Commodore 64. And one day we decided we're going to pull an all-nighter until we beat Defender of the Crown. And yeah, by like 3 or 4 a.m., we finally beat the game. That's the story of how I found out about Defender of the Crown.
I'm the creator of Ultra games for Nintendo, like Metal Gear, where you're a commando searching for deadly weapons. Defender of the Crown, with strategic castle sieges, raids in distress, and skate or die. In 5 rad events that pit you against a friend or bionic Lester, so check out Ultra games. Remember, I'm never farther than your TV.
The plot of the game, not too complicated, takes place in England in the year 1149, right after the king, and they have these different factions fighting over the land. You, the player, basically are a Saxon. You can be Wilfred of Ivanhoe, Cedric of Rutherwood, if I say that right, Geoffrey Longsword, or Wulfric the Wild, which is a pretty cool name, so I might choose that guy. Anyway, so you want to roll your armies and take over the castles of your enemies. And in between all that, you can get involved in jousting contests, or maybe pillage a castle, stealing money and whatnot. The coolest things about the game is that they actually brought in Robin Hood, and Robin Hood will actually help you out from time to time. I haven't played the game in a while, but if I recall correctly, the first castle you take over, or you win, whatever, you have the option of rescuing or a maiden, if you will. Basically, she becomes your wife, and there's actually like a I don't want to call it a love scene, but that's basically what it is. Of course, it's very well edited, and you don't see anything graphic, but it's there, and it blew my mind the first time I saw it. I wasn't expecting that. I had it up there. I've been working on this video since winter, probably January, and here it is, September. I got so busy with videos for other projects that I always had to put this one aside. And I get back to it, put it aside, get back to it. I can't actually complete it. I'm gonna end it here. I'm sorry. I hope you're cool with that. I promise the next video will be a lot better. Alright? And if you haven't done so, check out Video Game Stars at videogamestars.com for the other project I'm working on. Alright, see ya.